Alright, welcome back to a brand new episode of FPL Battleground. The Premier League is well and truly back, and it's been blockbuster since on Friday. Since the kickoff with Liverpool, it's been all blockbuster, goals, dramas everywhere. And in the studio with me today, I've got Mr. Justice, the sad Manchester United fan, and I've got Lewa, aka Omogona.
Thank you.
Before we dive into anything, we're going to talk about the top 5 goals for the game week 1, and you're going to see it next.
30 yards out, now GW1 corner of the penalty area. He's jinking away from Coyote and then turns a cross over towards him. Yes!
Isidore! We're here in May when Brentford won here 2-0. Chris Wood's got away here. Wood beyond the goalkeeper. And now the counter. And Liverpool are short numbered here. Look at Semenyo flying. He has support to his left. He goes on his own. Kudus. Oh, he's away from Harman brilliantly. Richarlison!
So those are the top 5 goals for the week. You can let us know in the comment section if there's any goal you think we omitted. Now back to the hot topic of the weekend. Arsenal versus Man United. Manchester United, coming from a great form in the preseason, have been humiliated again by Arsenal. I mean, this is becoming a reoccurring scene. Manchester United fans now are not happy at all, and Arsenal fans are celebrating. Some might argue that Manchester United would have won the game. Some might argue that 3 points is all that matters in football. But then, it was a great game. Everything was there. Drama, ego, goals. Okay, not too many goals, but top performances, low performances from those we expected to be top notch. And now back to aka Omogonas. The man, I see this your smile. I'm not surprised.
My brother, let me tell you something.
What are your thoughts on the game?
My brother, let me tell you something. One, man, you know be my mate again.
Why you not be your mate?
That's all.
Confidently.
I don't pass man.
Even after spending 200 million, they don't still be your mate.
I don't pass man you where. When they say person don't pass person.
What do you mean that man is not your mate?
My brother, when was the last time?
Because if you are talking based on achievements, you can't come out where man is talking.
Based on trophies?
Based on trophies, yes.
Is that
because
I get that.
I get that
before, no be property, my brother.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I get that before, no be property,
it's not about I get that before.
I get that before, no be property, my brother.
It's not
in what way?
In
when was the last time you defeated Arsenal?
Everything. When was the last time you won the Premier League?
When was the last time Manchester United?
Because if you look at your past 5 years, you guys we are thinking that you guys are performing very well. If you look at Man U past 5 seasons, which are their worst 5 seasons, you find out that Man U has more trophies than Arsenal.
In what way now? Like what trophies?
In everything.
What trophy now?
How many final have you played?
One.
Both in Europe.
One. Only in FA Cup. One.
So if you are saying that Man U are not your mate, like it's obvious that you don't know anything about football, because it's showing that you are being biased about it.
Okay. Down to the performance yesterday. I mean, we're looking out for the top guns. We're looking out for the new signings.
Okay.
A lot of new signings in that game. A lot of debuts in that game. The likes of Mbeumo, the likes of Gyökeres, the likes of Cunha, the likes of even Sesko who came in late. So I'm going to ask you, as an Arsenal fan, are you contented with that performance from Gyökeres? I know before the match, a lot of Arsenal fans were very confident, saying he's going to bang in 2 goals. He's going to start off his career goals with Manchester United. So seeing that performance yesterday, do you still have confidence that this guy is the one that's going to lead you guys throughout this season?
Initially, my first pick was Sesko. I don't like you.
As an Arsenal fan, you really wanted Sesko to come to.
But watching the match yesterday, Gyökeres is the best for me.
In terms of what? What do you mean by best? Because he didn't play anything yesterday.
Yeah.
How?
He didn't play anything.
How? The bully and
his
everything
performance
there
was very poor. How many shots? He didn't play shots on target.
The ball. Arsenal wanted a striker that can hold the ball. That was what Gyökeres was doing yesterday.
No. Gyökeres yesterday was very poor.
How? In what way now?
Very poor.
So you were not convinced by 60 minutes?
No. He didn't do anything. Even Sesko that came in, I think
at 70
minutes.
Yeah.
Performed more than
Performed him.
Sesko. Yes, outperformed him.
Do you agree with that?
You saying that?
That's the reason.
But last time,
Manchester United fan, that's why you always go down.
I'm not trying to be.
That's why
I'm
you always go down. Manchester United will always go down because of that rubbish.
So you're saying they are going to finish below 15 this season?
More than 7.
Really?
Yes.
That's relegation. What
Yes.
still remain?
No, to be honest, that's 16. I give them 16.
I know for your mind now. You Arsenal fans all over the world, they always believe that this is their season. Because they have been in that second. They have been in that second.
This is my season, my brother. This is my season.
And they always believe that. Okay,
this is my season.
But the problem is that a lot of teams are well prepared more than Arsenal, which I know that Arsenal is not going anywhere.
So you think Arsenal are going to finish second again?
I don't think so. They will go below.
Oh, they're going to go below second. Yes. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Okay, I'm going to ask you as a Man United fan. You see, the performance from Cunha yesterday and Buemo. And also Sesko, who came in very late. When you convinced, do you think that there's a revolution with Amorim going on this season?
Let me tell you something. I came to this studio with perfume because Amorim is.
You came here with the perfume?
Yes, Amorim is smelling.
Amorim is smelling?
Let me, because I don't want it to affect me. Honestly. I don't want it to affect me.
Wow.
Do you know
I thought Man United fans would be impressed with him.
If you look at his starting lineup, it was very poor.
Okay.
How can you have a striker and you kept him on the bench?
Well, some will argue that he's just coming.
Look at our performance yesterday. Look at Mason Mount. He's not that kind of player that will start in that kind of game. Expectation was very high.
My brother, you don't have to.
Because if you continue like this, that means Man is not going anywhere.
So are you calling Amorim a coward?
No, it's not like he's a coward, but I would say that his decision yesterday was very poor.
It was the best, my brother. You can't start Sesko yesterday when there is Saliba and Gabriel.
If you look at possible for that guy to play well yesterday, what we are lacking is that pacey. We need that pacey player, that pacey striker that can make that run. Because look at Mbemo. Mbemo couldn't make that run.
My brother, we were watching the ball. We were watching the ball yesterday, and you saw how Gabriel bullied this Sesko.
How many times?
2 times.
Okay. Sesko 2 times.
Yes, now
you know that I will tell you that Sesko won almost all the area battles that he won yesterday.
How?
Yes, he won
the match I watched yesterday.
Yes,
my brother, you're sick.
So let me ask you. As an Arsenal fan, yes, fine. I know you've got a lot of emotions. That performance might not have been the performance you wanted, but
don't say might. Okay. That's the best performance I wanted yesterday.
Okay, that's the best performance you wanted yesterday. So let me ask you. Do you believe that you're going to finish above second this season, or you're going to finish below second, or you're going to finish second again this season? What do you think? What's your honest view on that?
My brother, we are only one signing away.
Only one signing again?
Yes.
But Arsenal fans said they were a striker away. Now you're saying they are one signing away. Who is that signing away?
Why? Personally, I do say this every time. I don't like Odegaard.
Odegaard?
He's not my type of player. He's not the type of midfielder I want for Arsenal.
So what type of midfielder do you think suits Arsenal to make them finish above second?
I'm looking for a player like Eze.
Okay.
Eze. Or if Arsenal can loan Ceballos, is even better than
Dani Ceballos.
Yes, he's even better than Odegaard.
He's played for Arsenal before.
I know, but he was better then now.
Than Odegaard?
Yes, now my brother, like all Arsenal. I don't know what Odegaard fits these Arsenal fans. Everybody likes Odegaard.
Let me tell you something.
That guy is
Odegaard is Arsenal best player.
My brother,
as long as I'm concerned.
So you're going
then take Odegaard and give me Bruno Fernandes. Then take Odegaard and give me
Why would I give Bruno
Fernandes?
Why would I give?
Are you going to accept that offer?
No, I can't.
So why would you say Odegaard is good if you can't accept him in your team?
The reason because I have Bruno Fernandes. I don't need Odegaard in my team.
So don't
Odegaard as a player is Arsenal best player. So you can't just come and say
as a United fan.
He had a bad game yesterday.
That's the worst player in Arsenal. Don't tell me that's the best player in Arsenal.
I'm being facts.
Okay, let's judge him off his performance yesterday throughout the match. You don't think he was very influential in that game, in that midfield?
No. The truth is that
Thank you.
I still believe in Odegaard.
It might just be a one-time thing.
I still believe in Odegaard. Okay. I believe that next match is gonna do well.
All right. So as a United fan,
that's the problem Arsenal is facing. All these winches and wizards that want us to keep Odegaard in that team. That's the problem. Even Martinelli yesterday was even better than Odegaard.
Oh, really?
The tracking back was the best for us yesterday because to be honest, Mbemo was very good. You understand? Yeah. But the tracking back yesterday was good. But for Odegaard, he has chance upon chance to give Saka or either Saka or Gyökeres the ball.
So his through balls were not accurate.
Oh my brother, that was the
Okay.
Can you say anything again?
Okay. So where do you think United is going to finish the season? I know now they say Amorim is in his first full season as a Man United coach, and he's gotten all the signings in, even if some might argue that they need a new goalkeeper because of we see the blunders from both Onana and his makeshift keeper, his makeshift assistant. So, as a United fan, Donnarumma is free in the market. Do you think that Man United has what it takes to attract Donnarumma to the club?
At the moment, they don't have what it takes because the demand is very clear. Donnarumma is looking for a team that is going to play Champions League, and Man U are not in that position.
But a lot of Cunha and Buemo, for example, these are players that came even without.
They don't have ambition. Those players.
They don't have ambition.
It's not like they don't have ambition. I believe that every team that they aspire for, they want to play for.
Okay.
If you look at Mbemo and Cunha, they made it so clear.
How would I go to
play for
Manchester? But how would I go to a team that is not playing Champions League?
It's not everything is that.
That's very bad and poor.
Man U is building. They want to build with Man U. They are not like your girlfriend that doesn't want to build with you.
Okay.
So they want to build with Manchester United. So I will give them that opportunity to build with us.
Okay. So where do you think Amorim is going to finish this season? Because if he finishes below 15th again, if he finishes below 15 this season, I think he's going to lose his job. No, it's not even debatable. So do you think that you're even going to get into the top 10 as a Man United fan?
Let me tell you something. Amorim is not that man that will take us to that promised land. But I believe that
he can take you close.
Yes.
Okay.
But based on his performance, based on his workings so far at Manchester United, I believe that he will go far, but he's not going to give up that.
How will Amorim go far? A coach that played 5 defenders yesterday.
Based on his
5 defenders, and you're trying to tell me
if you look
that
at
Manchester United was better.
Working perfectly well.
Wait, 5 defenders yesterday, 5 midfielders yesterday, and you say that coach is better than Manchester United is better than Arsenal, my brother. That's a big lie. If Manchester United should try to play 4 at the back yesterday, it will be 6-0.
I believe that every coach has their own system. He gets. If you look at Amorim formation, he's playing 3-man defense, and Arsenal as a team, they are also playing 4-man defense on their defense line. You get. So, but you can't just say that because of the formation, everybody has their own system. Everybody has their own philosophy. You get.
So you're okay with Amorim playing the 3-4-3 system?
Yes, I'm okay. If players can adapt to it easily, I'm okay. So far, he started using it to win matches for us. I'm okay. What I want is glory. I want to see that glorious day again because I believe there is no longer as much at Old Trafford anymore.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. So now we're going to get into the Crystal Palace Chelsea game. I mean, that was a game that had a lot of drama in it, and you see that game. There was a particular incident in that game where Eberechi scored a free kick and then it was cancelled. I mean, at first sight we were like, what is going on? How can you cancel this goal? Like I thought it was an error. So when the referee came in and he gave his explanation from the VR saying that Guehi was a meter away from the I mean, we learn every day. I didn't know that was a rule up to yesterday. I'm sure you didn't know that was a rule up to yesterday. I'm sure you didn't know that was up to yesterday. So that was very controversial in that match. That performance from the Club World Cup champions, I don't think Chelsea fans are going to be particularly proud about that performance because obviously the Club World Champions, they were expecting to get 3 points and get their campaign off to a good start. So first of all, what do you think about that rule, that free kick that got cancelled from Eberechi?
My brother, I was shocked yesterday when we watched the match yesterday together, but I was shocked because that was the first time I'm seeing that shit yesterday. Because Premiership, I don't know, they bring new rules every time. But
I think the rule was in existence, but nobody knew about it.
I've never seen something like that before. This 25 years.
So Chelsea got away with one yesterday.
Yes.
How was their performance? Did you like their performance?
That was bad for a club like Chelsea. You understand? For me, the better team yesterday was in Crystal Palace.
So they deserve the 3 points.
Yep. Obviously.
Okay.
They were better.
Where do you think Chelsea will go from here? I know there's a lot of pressure on them now. Still getting new signings in. Now they are looking to get in Xavi Simons. Also looking to get in Garnacho. The squad is very overbloated. These players are still very young.
Okay.
They've just come off winning the Conference League and the Club World Cup, and now the next target, obviously, is the Premier League.
Okay.
Even with those trophies that they won, I don't think Chelsea fans are going to be happy if they are not even seen as title contenders this season. So, looking at that lineup yesterday, I mean, first of all, we weren't expecting Jamie Gittins to start that game.
Yeah,
he started very good one. We weren't expecting. Okay, we were expecting Joao Pedro to start.
Yes.
But as usual, we're not expecting him to finish the game. But we're expecting a top performance from him.
Yeah.
Where do you think Chelsea is going to finish this season?
For me, I would say sixth.
Sixth.
Yeah.
They're not going to finish in top 5.
No. Chelsea is not that good to be there.
Let me tell you something about Chelsea. Chelsea is a kind of team that, if they are determined to do this, they will do it. If you want that final against PSG, you will find out that these people who are so determined, they want to win this trophy.
That was because PSG was not good enough.
That's Chelsea. I will tell you that's Chelsea's traditional way.
Yeah, the Champions League holder.
Because they always believe that they can do this. Okay. They don't care if you are the top team or whatever, or if they are performing bad in that particular season. But
my brother, I don't see Chelsea going to Champions League next season. With this type of players they have there, I don't see. They don't have.
This is still an early stage. You get? No, you don't need to.
To me, the only problem I think they will have is gelling those players together. I mean, they're also going to get Garnacho, and I'm not sure how Garnacho is going to perform for them.
If you want to go to Champions League, you buy Garnacho. Is that a player?
No, he's a good player.
Good player.
Garnacho is a good player.
Good player.
He's a good player. You just forget the fact that he's not performing well.
He's still a raw player. He's still a raw player.
My brother, Garnacho is not a good player.
Okay, but he's still young. He's still 20, and I think at Chelsea he's going to have that development pattern, because there are a lot of young players in Chelsea.
You're right.
So he's going to have that development pattern to adapt to their team.
Yes, that aspect. You're right.
But you know the thing. It's going to be very sad for Manchester United fans if this deal goes through and then Garnacho starts to perform at Chelsea.
And that's for him. Manchester United.
This is not
how are you going to feel about that?
It's not going to be the first time we are experiencing it, because a lot of players.
But it's becoming a habit. It's becoming a habit.
Yes,
how do players leave Manchester United and all of a sudden just become top players? We see McTominay.
Let me ask you something.
All right.
Anytime you want to go and visit your ex, you always put more effort.
My brother, you don't chop breakfast well.
Okay. No, fair point.
So for that reason, anytime you leave a club, you always like to show them that okay, you guys are going to miss something out of me. You get it?
But so that's not a good thing. Is that a good thing?
It's not.
But it makes the club look like there's an internal problem with the playing system, or with the coach, or with the management, or with the structure of the team, of the club.
Let me tell you something. There is a reason why they call them managers. You have to manage those players. You have to unite them. As a manager, once you lose that dressing room, it will be very difficult for you to win the game.
So you're saying that Manchester United, they are not united?
No, they are united, but there are some things that are lacking.
They are divided.
I feel like
united.
No,
they are divided.
They are divided.
But they need somebody that can guide them very well, and then put that discipline in them, because if you notice, Manchester United players, they are not well disciplined. You see somebody like Rashford last season, after the game against Man City, and he went for club. Imagine. I remember during the time of
Sir Alex,
when you Rooney them, Sir Alex Ferguson them, you dare not do that. You lost a game to your domestic rival, and all of a sudden you started going to club.
But going to club is it a bad thing to go to club after?
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but it doesn't show that okay, I'm actually representing this badge.
Okay. It doesn't show your
your
love for the club. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because you have to show that these people are paying you. You're supposed to give them your best.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay, so now we're going to go to Liverpool. Obviously, the club champions, the former EPL champions, and the EPL champions holder. That performance against Bournemouth was mixed. I know it was a very emotional night, paying tribute to Diego Jota.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Those were very costly mistakes that were made by the coach and his slot. And to me, he was lucky to escape that. I mean, you can't be leading 2-0 and all of a sudden you take away your two fullbacks from the game, and then all of a sudden you're left exposed, and then from 2-0 you're now 2-2 square with 1 month. I mean, he got saved last minute, but what was your thought on that game?
For me, Liverpool is always Liverpool. they know how to play. You understand? They have the key players. They have the right players to do the job for them.
So do you think they were lucky to come back?
They were not lucky.
They were not lucky to come back.
That's Anfield now. You can't say it's a lucky at Anfield.
No, I know it's Anfield, but
no. For me,
easily got away with only a draw.
I know. Personally, I know Liverpool is going to win that match yesterday. So you can't just tell me it's lucky. That's not lucky. Liverpool played very well. The problem was from Konate and Van Dijk, the 2 goals.
So, the 2 goals, right?
Yeah, from Konate and Van Dijk. So for me, Liverpool was the best.
No, some are arguing that Konate's mind is not at Liverpool anymore, and Van Dijk is also looking at going to Saudi Arabia. So that might be the reason for that performance. I think Alex Love got bailed out, and he got lucky, and they've gotten their campaign off to a good start.
But the problem there is, I don't know why Liverpool don't like playing Chiesa. That's a very good player. You understand? But I don't know why Liverpool don't like that boy. I even prefer if Arsenal can even loan that boy for 1 season. It's even good. You understand?
But who is he going to replace when it comes to Arsenal? Who's he going to start over? Is it going to be Saka? Or
no, he's not a starter. He can never start at Arsenal now. We have Martinelli.
So why do you
as a super sub?
So you really trust his ability?
Yeah, for sure.
But over the last season, I mean, down to injury, he didn't really show Liverpool fans what they really wanted to see. So I think that's where the hatred, or that's where the discontent is coming from.
Like my brother, that injury started at Juventus.
Yeah.
You understand? He brought that injury to England safe. You understand? So, but for me, Chiesa is a very good player. If Arsenal can get Chiesa as a super sub, my brother, that's it.
I can only accept that if Chiesa is going to make a first team at Arsenal.
No.
Because you can't just say that he's a very nice player and he's still come on one bench.
No. There's always a super sub in every team. Diego Jota was a super sub.
Yeah.
So
I'll accept that.
If Arsenal can get Chiesa as a super sub, it's very good.
Okay, but Madueke, coming to Madueke, you're talking about super subs. Don't you see Madueke as a super sub?
Madueke is not an Arsenal player.
Madueke is not an Arsenal player?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Madueke can never be an Arsenal player. I don't know what everybody thinks, but for me, that guy is from Chelsea. He's still in Chelsea. He's not an Arsenal player.
You want them to return him back to Chelsea? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, for free.
But a lot of Arsenal fans are really happy with this transfer. So I'm surprised that you're not.
I can never be happy with that. That's not my type of player.
It's not your type of player.
Yeah. So I can never be happy with Madueke.
Okay, so moving on to Manchester City. You know, they look like they are really ready to roll back again this season. Pep Guardiola looks like he has gone through therapy over the break. That performance over the weekend was blockbuster.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, to come back and keep a clean sheet. I mean, we knew how inconsistent Man City were last season with keeping clean sheets, even at the absence of Rodri. So it was very good to see them keep their composure, playing without Rodri over the weekend. How do you think? Where do you think they're going to finish this season?
For me, this league is between Arsenal and Man City.
Do you agree with him? Where do you think Man City is going to finish this season?
I disagree with him because
he left out Liverpool.
I still believe that Liverpool will still maintain the league.
So Man City is going to finish where?
What about Manchester United?
I'll put them second.
What about Manchester United?
No, Manchester United this season, we are still at that building stage.
Okay.
We are still at that building stage.
From 15 to
I'm not
expecting
anything
from 15
from
to
Amorim,
10, right?
No, but 15 to 10 is still a good progress.
From 15 to 10.
But is it
that's not what I want. That's not what I want. At least if Amorim can cut top 4, I'm okay with him. I'm okay. So that's it.
Okay, so what are your predictions? I just want to know your final predictions for the top 4. Give me in a particular order, starting from the 4th position to the 1st position.
Number 4, I will give Tottenham. While number 3 goes to Liverpool. Number 2, Man City. Number 1, Gunners.
Okay, it's going to be interesting to see because I know 90% of the world doubts that Arsenal can actually win the league. So it's going to be interesting to see you guys actually live that trophy. I'm sure.
It's not a doubt. It's a culture. Because if you're saying that something is a doubt, maybe something can actually happen one day. But this is a culture.
So you don't
I don't think.
Okay, let's hear your top 4 predictions.
Okay, my top 4 prediction will go like this. Newcastle will be there. They will be at the 4th position, and then Arsenal will go third. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Arsenal will finish.
Arsenal will go third.
Okay.
Then Man City second, and then Liverpool first.
Okay. But above all this, all I will say is we should be happy that Arsenal is not finishing second. You said Arsenal is going to finish first. You said Arsenal is going to finish third. So I think the whole Arsenal fan base are going to be happy either way. Yeah. So finally, before we round up, let's talk about the Burnley and Sunderland. Their performances over the weekend were a total contrast. Sunderland with a 3-0 lead against West Ham, and Burnley losing 3-0 to Tottenham. Do you think the two of them are going to go back down?
For me, Sunderland is going to make top 10.
Top 10 this season?
Yeah. Why? Because they have Xhaka, and that's a very good player.
Okay, but Xhaka cannot be the only player that's going to make them finish top 10.
He doesn't make a Forest now, so
yes,
only Xhaka cannot do it.
Xhaka can do it.
But let me remind you. Sunderland have signed a lot of African players this season. They've signed about 8 African players who look like they are starters in the team. The AFCON is in January, and when AFCON comes, you know that these players are going to leave. So how are they going to cope to finish in the top 10?
For me now, they are gathering their points now.
Okay, they are gathering their points. So before middle of season,
yeah,
they don't gather like 40 points.
Like yes, now
40 points.
Yes, it's
40
possible.
points. And Man United last season.
My brother is possible.
Sunderland are not going back to relegation.
No, but with that performance yesterday, I also believe that. I mean, nobody expected to see them batter West Ham. I mean, West Ham had Jared Bowen, had the likes of Fulkrug, although Kudus left, and you might say that have made them a little bit weak. But 3-0 against West Ham, I mean, that was welcome back to the Premier League for them.
You know personally say like West Ham was not good last season.
No, but it's not to the point that they look 3-0 to Sunderland.
West Ham was not good last season.
Yes.
You understand? But for me, that 3-0 is much. You understand? So, but I don't take the glory away from Sunderland because they played very well. Like the first goal was not 50 something minutes or something like that. Also, but for me, Sunderland was the best day. You understand? So that's all I can say.
All right. So Burnley, coming to Burnley.
Okay.
Are they going to stay in the Premier League?
It's under probability.
It's under probability.
Yes.
They're going to struggle actually because they just lost Trafford to Man City, so they're going to struggle a bit.
Yeah.
You think?
It's quite obvious because their performance yesterday was very poor.
Okay.
You see, but after where Man U go finish this season?
Man U is gonna finish 5th position.
You said?
5th position.
My brother, is this something with your mouth here?
There's nothing there.
See, clean out.
There is nothing there.
Clean out
There's
there.
nothing there.
So you don't believe that Man United is going to finish
5th position.
My brother, that's 16 now.
But what 37 game weeks away, and I know we'll soon find out.
My brother, they just lose one now. Why they wind this talk now? They just lose one.
Everybody loses at least a game every season.
My brother, they just lose one. Okay. You understand?
It does not matter.
And they did 15 like this.
If you look at
15
last season, I think Liverpool lost their first game last season.
Can you believe Liverpool?
And they still won the league. If you believe the opportunity is still there, so don't say that okay because we lost yesterday that means our season is gone. No, I don't believe that.
My brother,
I still believe that Amorim can still do something.
My brother, you're not going anywhere this season.
No problem.
That's
your opinion.
It's going to be interesting to see, really. Okay. So you guys, it's been a wonderful game week 1, and we're absolutely looking out to game week 2 and more blockbuster, more drama, more football drama to come, and more points and more goals to come. See you guys on the next episode.